Hi everyone. Today I'm sitting here speaking to Anne Fredericks. She's a social worker on the Morgenster Farm, and we would like to hear a bit more about what it is that she is doing on the farm. She's been there for the past 5 years, so we're excited to hear. Hi, welcome Anne.
Thank you, Liesl.
So Anne, please explain to me what is community development, and just use maybe some practical examples of how we do community development at Morgenster Farm.
I'll do that. I would like to define it. According to the United Nations, community development is a process where a community members come together to take collective action and generate solutions to common problems. And at Morgenster Farm, a committee was elected to work with me on their problems, and they are functioning really good. They're taking responsibility, and they are creating solutions, and I'm very proud of them.
Oh, we're very proud of the way that you're working with that community, to be honest.
Thank you.
What are some of the projects that are currently running on the farm?
At this stage, we have an aftercare school center with 26 children. We have a reading program that's being done by the Durbanville Library. We have computer classes, and a young man from PVC is running that classes on a Saturday morning. We have arts and crafts being done by volunteers of PVC. We have extra maths classes also running by a volunteer from PVC. The gardening group is very active at the farm. And then we have holiday programs, social work services, and my role is more preventative, developmental, and to do early intervention. As soon as it becomes statutory, it's being referred to BDISO, is the Child Protection Organization. And then training sessions are important, because if we want to empower them, we have to train. They have to have the skills. So training sessions for the committee, for parents, for the assistants that are three unemployed women on the farm, and they were trained to be assistants at the aftercare.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So I've just loved, I looked through all the photographs of the gardening team and some of our own volunteers from PVC getting involved, and I just love seeing how they're really impacting on the lives of the children and the parents on the farm. So you've been there for 5 years, and what are some highlights that you've seen over the past 5 years?
Over the past 5 years, I would say I started at Morgenster. It was a new position. I had to build from the ground, and looking back now, I would say the independent functioning of the committee is huge for me. The difference that the services made in the development of the children is really huge, and the volunteers, because they are valuable and they are needed. Without them, the projects can't flow.
Yeah.
So that would be my 3 highlights.
Oh, awesome. So talking about the volunteers, I know that you're very protective over your volunteers, but also the community itself. So what are some ways in which people can get involved from a volunteer's perspective?
I would say transport is a huge problem on the farm, and transporting the children for outings, because that is sort of broadening their perspective by taking them places, but there's always a transport problem. Also, a lot of the children are walking through the bush at Altyd Gedacht, from school to school, so it's not a safe situation. So transportation for them, and then also sponsoring of specific functions. Like on Saturday we have the Heritage Day program, getting involved there, sponsoring some of the lunch we're doing, and I think get involved, especially in holiday programs, because that keep them from the street. And with crafts, with lunch, with videos. Come in and do something.
Yes.
Something with them during the holiday program. And then also, we just finished the Alpha course for the seniors, the high school learners, and I would like people to come forward to mentor them on their journey because they need that.
Okay, so we'll be sharing the contact details, but we'll also be sharing some of these opportunities throughout the various communication platforms at PVC in the service as well as on our social media. So look out for that. So it's interesting when you're saying that you kind of need to work around the community and what works for them and not what works for you. So I loved what you said in your last progress report. You wrote, a crucial aspect of community development is to follow the pace of the community and not do things for them but with them. And I also wanted to just read this quote that you included in your report by John C. Maxwell. It says, most people who want to lead are naturally fast. But if you want to become a better leader, you actually need to slow down. To lead others, you need to slow down enough to connect with them and to take them with you. So you've learned to slow down and to work with the community. Share some of those stories
Not
with us,
easy.
or learnings.
Not easy when you're a type A personality
Yes,
who want to
absolutely.
get things done.
Which most of us in this community particularly are. Hey?
Exactly. So I had to pace myself. And if I run and they're not with me, I'm losing them.
Yeah.
And that's not
And your
our
impact.
aim or our goal. Our goal is to empower them, to move with them, so that they can get the skills and self-belief to move on their own. And you had to, or I had to, slow down, allow them to make mistakes,
Yeah.
to learn from the mistakes, pick it up from there, and to the next step then. It's a challenge in community development, but it's necessary if you want to connect. And the other day, one of the fathers told me, he said, you know, what's special for us is the connection we have with you. And that said all to me, because if you don't get the connection, they're not moving with you. Absolutely. Because they don't trust them. So the connection and trust go together.
That's very important.
Yeah. All I can emphasize is that the whole private welfare sector in South Africa is built on volunteers. That's how important they are. So we would love you to get involved. We would love to welcome you on the farm. And I know that each of us has certain skills, certain things we can give, and nothing is too small. You come in, you do what you do best, and you make a difference in the lives of the people on the farm.
Oh, thank you, Anne, and thank you for the difference that you've been making in the lives of a lot of the children and even the parents on the farm, and with the relationship that you've got with, I know, with the farm owner as well. So thank you for what you've done. I think it's going to be very hard to fill your shoes. I know that Anne is retiring at the end of the year, and we're looking for someone to fill her shoes. It's going to be hard, but we trust that the Lord will send somebody. So thank you again for everything that you have been doing. We will be sharing the contact details. You can always email info@proteavalleychurch.org if you would like to get involved, and we will connect you with Anne. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you, Anne, for just giving some of your time.
Thank you for the opportunity to share.
Okay, bye.